Welcome to the World News Bulletin on Myanmar International. I'm Julie Wee. A containment dome is heading to the site of the massive Gulf of Mexico oil leak. The hope is that the device, to be placed over the leaking well, can be operational within 6 days, although the dome has never been tested at such depth. Meanwhile, BP used remote-operated undersea vehicles to cap one of 3 leaks in the ruptured well. But oil still flowed at an unchanged 5,000 barrels a day. Workers toiled above and below the surface of the Gulf of Mexico in attempts to plug the gushing oil leak and protect the U.S. coast in one of the biggest spill containment efforts ever mounted. BP has started drilling a relief well, but that could take up to 2 to 3 months to complete. Somali pirates on Wednesday hijacked the China-bound oil tanker MV Moscow University, 350 miles off the coast of Yemen, with 23 Russian crew and crude oil worth $52 million on board.
Going to the instruction of the company, the captain ordered the crew to hide in a place which the pirates cannot reach, and we have certain grounds to suggest that the crew stay at this place.
One pirate, who identified himself as Abdi, said that the tanker was headed to a pirate lair on the coast of central Somalia and warned against any rescue mission. Russian media quoted military sources as saying a Russian warship deployed to the MV Moscow University was not expected to reach the tanker before the end of the day. It was not clear what the warship would do next. Somali sea bandits continue to outwit an international fleet of warships in the busy shipping lane linking Europe with Asia, raking in tens of millions of dollars in ransoms. Residents of the indigenous community of Kanki, located in the southeastern Mexican state of Campeche, worship an ancient Mayan mask. The mask's eyes light up at the beginning of May thanks to the sun's rays, calculated by the Mayans to mark the start of the annual agricultural cycle. This solar phenomenon that lights up the mask's eyes comes to life at sunset for approximately 15 minutes during the first days of May every year. The stone figure represents the sun god Kinik Ahau, also known as the man with eyes like the sun. This year, residents from the surrounding towns visited the archaeological site, witnessing the spectacle and carrying out rituals with musical instruments, fire, incense, and dancing to honor the solar deity, in the hope that the impending farming season will be productive. Cycle for a few minutes and you might lose some calories. Cycle for a few more and you actually might put the calories back on. The Crown Plaza Hotel in Copenhagen is pioneering a scheme whereby guests are given a free meal if they can generate enough electricity from cycling on these exercise bikes.
You mount the bicycle and you pedal, then a small generator creates electricity that's led into a battery, and this battery can then be used to charge a fan or a TV, or, as we're going to do it here at the hotel, to actually lead the power directly into the hotel's grid of electricity.
Guests have to generate 10 watts of electricity, about 8 minutes of cycling for a fit person, to qualify for a free meal. A main course at the hotel is worth $44. If the scheme is successful after a test year, Crown Plaza Hotel, part of the Intercontinental Group, will expand the idea overseas.
I like it very much. Yeah, you can do something and earn your meal and don't have to pay for it, so that's good. And you keep healthy as well. So.
Inter Milan arrived back in Milan from Rome in the early hours of Thursday morning after defeating AS Roma 1-0 in the Italian Cup final. Serie A leaders Inter Milan, with 2 points clear with 2 games left, are also battling Roma for the title and face Bayern Munich in the Champions League final on the 22nd of May. Police were out in force given increased tensions following Inter's controversial 2-0 league win at Lazio, whose supporters cheered the goals because they wanted bitter rivals Roma to miss out on the title. World number 1 Roger Federer said he had to get tough and forget about the beautiful side to his game to beat Germany's Bjorn Faul 6-3, 6-4 at the Estoril Open and post his first win of the clay season on Wednesday. Federer, who won the tournament in 2008, appeared to be in control of the match, but did have to save 3 breakpoints as he served for the first set. After receiving a bye in the first round, the win earned Federer a quarter-final berth against Frenchman Arnaud Clement on Friday. And that's the end of the world news on Myanmar International. I'm Julie. Thanks for watching.